Hey everyone, Jason Hill here, and today I'm partnering up with Dr Pepper and Kingsford Charcoal. We're going to create a great grill gating recipe that's going to be perfect for the college football season. Let's get started. You've all heard of beer can chicken, but today I'm putting a spin on this classic barbecue recipe with my Dr Pepper can chicken. You can pick up the Kingsford and Dr Pepper and most of these ingredients at Walmart. I'm having some friends over today to barbecue at the lake, and then we're going to head inside and catch the game. You're gonna need 3 cans total for this recipe. 2 are gonna go into the glaze or the sauce, and the other one's gonna go on the grill with the chicken. Before you fire up your grill, you gotta make up this simple glaze that's gonna be a wonderful mop for our Dr Pepper chicken. All right, to make the Dr Pepper glaze, we're gonna turn our burner on to a medium-low. Get your hefty stock pot going. We're gonna drop in 2 sticks of butter. Let that melt down. Next, I'm going to stir in 2 diced white onion, or you can use brown onion. Followed by a tablespoon of my garlic shallot puree, or you can use 4 cloves of mashed garlic. Okay, we just got to let these onions cook until they're soft. We don't want to caramelize them or brown them, just till they get nice and soft and translucent. Okay, you can see the onions have been simmering for a few minutes. They're still not quite soft enough, but at this point I'm going to put in our 4 teaspoons of chili powder. And this is just a New Mexico chili powder. It's not too spicy. If you like it spicy, you can definitely get a spicier chili powder. And I like to cook that down for a couple minutes before I add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, you can see the onions are now soft and translucent. We're going to add the rest of our ingredients, starting with a 12-ounce can of tomato paste. Next, we're going to put in 2 teaspoons of white pepper and kosher salt. You're going to need a cup of red wine vinegar, 2/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 1 cup of light brown sugar, and then our key ingredient, 2 cans of Dr Pepper. Oh yeah. This is gonna make such a great, you can call it a glaze, a mop, a sauce. And our second can, like I said, 2 full cans of this wonderful Dr Pepper. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit more, leave it uncovered so it'll reduce and thicken up. Could take about 20 minutes or so. Give it a good whisk. You can half this recipe if you want, but I like to make a full batch because then I can save some in the freezer for another day. Okay, while our Dr Pepper sauce is reducing, we're going to prep the chicken. And I have a 6-pound chicken here. This is really easy. We're going to drizzle a little extra virgin olive oil on the back side of the chicken first. And then I have a dry rub. Use your favorite barbecue dry rub, but if you don't have one and you want my recipe, check it out. I'm going to use about a 1/4 cup. And we're just going to make sure that we coat this chicken very well. There you go. You can pick up the skin and put some underneath if you wish to. So you just move the skin like that and put a little in there. You can also rub some garlic in there if you want. Garlic shallot puree. But that's it. The chicken is ready. Okay, after a good 45 minutes of simmering and reducing, I'm going to go ahead and blend it up with my immersion blender. You don't have to, but I like to blend up the sauce. You can see how it's thickened up and it's coating the blender. And here we go. So after you get it chopped up or blended, it really starts to blend real easy now. of course, you want to taste it. Maybe it needs a little more salt, pepper, maybe even a little pinch of sugar. Give it a final season. Okay, we're back at the grill. Let's fire it up. When you start your briquettes, you want to start with a pyramid, and I'm using all 7 pounds, and you're going to need approximately 8 ounces of lighter fluid. It's about 1.6 ounces per pound of charcoal. So it's like almost like a cup of lighter fluid. And I want a lot of coals in here because this is going to burn for a while to cook this whole chicken. All right, light her up. Now that flame's gonna burn for about a good 15 minutes, and then we will put our chicken on. All right, while the briquettes are heating up, let's go ahead and prep our chicken. Got it nice and seasoned there. You need a half a can of Dr Pepper. You don't want to put a full can in there and have it overflow, so I'm gonna enjoy a half a can right now. Oh man, that's good. All right. All right, let's make this work.
Yeah, the gym is mine.
There we go. It's ready for the grill. Touchdown! Yeah, yeah. All right, the flames have died out. You can see we got the ash coating going on. I'm gonna slide or push these coals kind of to one side because we're gonna do what we call indirect heating. So we'll put the chicken kind of off to the side. There we go. Try to make a single layer. I'm gonna put our grill on. Set this on the grill. And you might have to kind of play with it to get that lid on because you do want to cook this covered. So I'm going to put the legs back so it kind of hovers over a little bit more. And we are cooking Dr Pepper canned chicken. I like to do the dampener about halfway like that on top and the same on the bottom before I put the coals in. That way you get a nice good airflow. And if you want to slow down the cooking a little bit, you can always close it off and kind of choke the fire a little bit. If you cook it too fast, your coals are going to burn out too quick. So this is why you have this little adjustment here. Okay, made up a little appetizer while the chicken's cooking with these Ritz crackers. Got the cream cheese and some pepper jelly. Fun little snack while you're grill gating. Okay, we've been on the grill about a half an hour now. It's time to give it a mop with our Dr Pepper Glaze. I just put a whole bunch over it. Take my little brush. I love having these little squirt bottles, not as messy if you're dipping your brush into a container or something. But try and get it all over the wings. This sauce is so good. And you definitely want to turn the chicken when you're grilling so it doesn't get burned on one side. All right, it's been on the grill for about an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, and we are at 165. So about halfway through the cooking process, I went ahead and took some foil sheets and covered it up nicely. That way it just kind of helps prevent it from burning because you've got a lot of sugar in that glaze and sugar will burn real quick. So foil keeps that from burning, and let's take it off and cut it up. And look at, after almost 2 hours, this 7-pound bag of coals is still going strong. Oh boy, look at how tender and juicy this is. And the smell is amazing. We've had people all day coming over here wanting to know what we're making. People are wanting bites and samples. So I think we'll have to give out some free samples of our Dr. Pepper chicken. Okay, here we go. Gonna get a little bite, a little more sauce on there. Been waiting for this for almost 2 hours. Oh man. Great flavor. So tender and moist. This is the best chicken I've ever had. You gotta give this recipe a try at your next grill gating event. Enjoy those games, folks. And as always, thanks for tuning in.